creatures and stuff, and it was, you could scroll either way on the screen.
It's fair to say that Nintendo has always tried to be their best.
Oh yeah, they did most of that system, but that game,
Same thing with Super Nintendo. You look at Super Metroid right now, you go back and you take a look at the video of Super Metroid, it still holds up. People can play it.
Lightning on Nintendo. Yeah. Alright. They had some really neat tricks to it, and the sound design on Super Nintendo actually had a Sony sound chip in it. And it, for that time, the music was fantastic. I mean, it's just really good. One of my favorite things about Metroid games is that almost every game has a really neat twist to it. You know, spoilers for people who haven't played any Metroid games.
It's been 20 years.
Yeah.
Get out of here. You can be spoiled. Alright, what do you got?
The long game in that. So, this was Samus Aran. That's not a boy or girl name. Who is this? And you don't find out which is the game. Yeah, you don't find out it's a female character until you beat the game, and I think you had to beat it.
Almost title, yeah.
First Metroid, you play that game, you're just the space man shooting the aliens.
But then in Super Metroid, every time you die, your suit exploded, and then Samus would see her again. You know,
So the first Metroid, everybody assumed her gender.
They did. They assumed your gender, and then you find out.
they better be glad they're not living
And
in
there was
this age.
and there was as soon as gamers everywhere, notoriously, when we found out that it was a woman, they just took their system, threw them out the window, and took a shower, taking a cootie call. And that's why the series never anything.
Metro games. Yeah, digging into some stuff here.
I'm kidding, of course.
Metroid 2.
There's a lot of people that love the Metroid franchise. You know, it's funny, I saw a post the other day, and the person said, hey, there's Link lovers, there's Zelda lovers, there's Mario lovers, but if you're a Metroid person, hit me up, and there's a fan base for it, it's a huge fan. And I know it's not as kid-friendly as most Nintendo games, by far, but I was sure with it, and I was playing this game, I was playing Super Nintendo, Super Metroid, when I was, 5, 6 years old, 7, something like that, and I was playing this game that was probably way too hard. I remember it being super hard. The last thing the wall jump, where those little animals are in that kind of like green area, and you gotta do the wall jump up that long. Dude, I remember that being so hard, and what's so funny, I watched a 100% playthrough the other night just to, while I was doing work, I was watching I had a 100% playthrough up on, and the guy got to that point, and I was like, okay, this guy's been so quick with this whole game, he's gonna just knock this out. And I remember it being so hard, and I was like, I need to see what he's doing. And then it was like not as hard for him, but he was still having a really hard time, and that made me feel good because I was like, okay, but it probably took me hours. And it took him
Well, because you had to like roll the control pad, like it wasn't just like you press right and then jump and then you press left on the other side.
Yeah, it is right. And then also notice the animation at the right time.
You took a lot of practice. I spent a lot of time on that. But anyway, like I was saying on the big reveals in each game, the second game, you're supposed to eradicate all the Metroids, and then you end up saving this baby Metroid at the end. Which that was a really cool story beat. And then in the third game, that baby Metroid ended up saving your life at the end. And it's one of my favorite endings of a game where they make you so overpowered at the end. They give you this like unstoppable laser beam, and it's so awesome. Like you can use that. There you go.
You don't need to play Dread.
Yeah.
You already know what's gonna happen.
What kind of twist I have in this one is they kind of follow that pattern. Like each game has a pretty cool ending. Like some of the best endings of video games for me is they seem like a really neat plot point or a twist at the end. So I'm hoping they follow that pattern with this one, and then they give players a really good reward at the end. It's something cool, it's memorable, because that's the kind of stuff that makes those games memorable. It's like you play through it, you're having a good time, but it has a really cool ending.
Cinematics, bro. They threw cinematics in before there was cinematics, and that's what that was. These boss fights had this crazy shit going on, and it was cinematics. You know, suddenly you could no longer control your character. She was kneeled down on the floor, and something was going on. You're like fighting for your life, shooting missiles, and all of a sudden you're like shooting missiles, right? And then you're kneeled on the floor, can't do anything, and a Metroid swoops in, tries to save your life. They brought in like cinematics to that shit in a way that wasn't done before. You know, and that's what's so impressive about the 2D Metroid franchise is that they were able to make it cinematic by doing certain key events that were happening in battles within the game. And even though Samus didn't talk at all, they still had a way to invoke emotion. And man, such a great franchise. I'm so excited for Dread. Time device.
Well, and they've been working on this game so long. Like, this game has been in development, in some stage development.
I don't know that they've been working on it. I don't think that they've been working on it that long. I actually looked into Mercury Stream today.
Okay.
Do you know who Mercury Stream is?
I assume that's a development team, but I don't know.
Mercury Stream is the team that is currently assigned to making Metroid Dread. What's interesting about these people is that they are in Brazil. They're in a team in Brazil. A bunch of Brazilians are very amazing, talented. I just say what I read on LinkedIn. And that has nothing to do with Japanese culture, which might have no which is I've been trying to find the connection like how so this development teams I know, I understand that, but I want to know where their connection happened. Like, how did they start talking? How did Nintendo say, we trust you enough, we're Nintendo, and we trust you enough to make a Nintendo game? I want to know where that connection is.
Nintendo released a video where they talked about they had this idea, this kind of kernel idea for this game a long time ago. But yeah, that doesn't mean it's been in development this whole time.
So this is where let me get back to it, right?
Yeah.
So Mercury Stream, they've been, if you look at their Wikipedia about their game development cycle, they successfully Castlevania.
Okay.
They rebooted the Castlevania franchise, and if you notice, they made a game every year. That is impressive for a team in this day and age to make a game. They made 3 Castlevania games, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. 3 Castlevania games in like 2013, 14, 15, something. It was like year to year, and I'm like, and I was like, you made a game a year? Okay, so 2D Castlevania games, and if you look at their actual website, they say, we successfully helped Konami reboot the Castlevania franchise, yada yada yada, right? This is really cool because it makes me think, 2 years ago, when there was the Nintendo Direct, whatever the fuck it was called, E3, I think it was E3 at the time, they put up a big screen, right? Metroid Prime 4, the game we've all been waiting for, right? That was 2 years ago. It was just a title screen. Haven't seen shit about it since. We haven't seen a clip, haven't seen a picture, haven't seen a thing. Alright?
Talked about it. All he said was that we're starting over. He said, you know what, guys? They said, we didn't like where it was going, we're having a redone.
Since then, and I think that was right away, and I think it's actually been maybe 3 years since that title screen came up. And I think about a year ago, it was like 2 years of development after that, 4 years of development after that, and they were like, okay, you don't have issues with themselves to make games. Look back at Super Nintendo. You look back at Super Metroid. It's all Japanese games. You know it's
internal.
You know it's Nintendo. Yeah. You look back at Metroid Fusion, all Japanese games. You know it's Nintendo. And now you're seeing at the end of Metroid Dread, you're gonna see Brazilian games. And you're gonna be like, is this Nintendo? No, so anyway. Let me get back to where I'm going. Metroid Prime 4, right? We've been waiting for this game, right? So, Dan's gonna pass, right? And this is really my wholehearted thought. Dan's gonna be really upset that they had not seen more about Metroid Prime 4. Metroid is a huge fan base. People love this game. I can tell you, because I grew up on it. I love it, and I want more of it. Can't confirm, man. People were very upset that they saw every snippet.
Every time Nintendo came out, they didn't have it.
With the amount of time that Mercury Streams put out a 2.5D game, I bet you I'm like, Nintendo was like, alright, we gotta do something. We gotta do something. Get those guys. We need the fourth storyline of Fusion and give them that shit while we fix this fucked up stuff that's been going on with Prime and get their mind off of it. Give them Metroid. Give it to them.
Yeah.
Give them Metroid. Give it to them. And then after that, when you're really successful for that, then we're gonna give them what they really wanted, and they won't be mad anymore. They'll be really happy and super stoked.
Right.
Yeah, that's my opinion. As quickly as they've been putting out games, I'm telling you, a year, they're putting out a 2.5D Castlevania Metroidvania game, right?
Yeah.
I bet you
Yeah,
might.
I mean, I think that's.
It was some stuff that came together. I think this is something that's been on the shelf. Nintendo, I think they had started developing it, and it got put on the shelf for whatever reason. They said, well, technology's not quite where we want it to be. We can't do this in the vision we have for it. So they just put it there. And then, exactly like you said, Metroid Prime 4 has been in such deep development for so long. They're like, why don't we make this game that we've had sitting on the shelf here?
Okay.
And they found somebody that could do it.
Okay, you say that,
Yeah.
but my question is, you got the Wii, you got the GameCube, right? Okay, for instance, right, you made an amazing fucking Metroid game on the Super Nintendo. You not only that, bro, you made a better Metroid game than that on a Game Boy Advance. You're telling me technological, and I've been hearing this in reviews, and that's probably where you heard it. You've been hearing this in reviews, they're talking about, oh, the Switch is making Dread look better than it ever did, and I'm so glad that it's on the Switch. You're telling me the fucking GameCube can't make a better Super Metroid game than a Game Boy Advance?
And,
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you.
It's a weird...
No, there's no way. They could have made a 2.5D Metroid game on the GameCube. Shit, bro.
Really good.
Not even on the GameCube. They came out with the Wii after that, bro. The Wii was more powerful than the GameCube. You're telling me... You know, not you, but everyone. Everyone who's talking about this stuff. You're telling me that there's been 2 consoles, 3 consoles since the last Metroid game, and you're telling me you needed technological advance? No, that's a fucking excuse. I'm sorry.
Ram came out on the Wii. That was done by, I think, Namco. Is that one?
It was an afterthought. This stuff was a lot of afterthoughts. You know?
Yeah, it's not in the main story. Like, is it even canon? The other
That's the one
story,
everyone
yeah.
loved, right?
Yes.
Do you think this might have been where one of those lights that shot out of the wedge landed?
But why this location? If the purpose of the wedge is to harvest Dana's astral energy.
You can figure that out later. If that thing gets into town, it's going to cause chaos. We need to take it down and move on. Let's go!
Everybody loved, like, you had like a mother or something. I don't know.
There's a bug in that game where you can have it broken to the point where you'd have to send your memory card to Nintendo to fix it.
Why? Are you
Right?
scared?
Because you couldn't update it on the Wii, I guess. I don't know. It's silly.
Too far from the main point, but I cannot contain my excitement for seeing it tomorrow. I cannot wait. I'm so excited for this video. I've seen so many good things. It's got a 99 community. It's naysayers everywhere, but a lot of people are saying it's game over. For sure, and as a Metroid fan,
Oh, you know, it's Nintendo. So,
Yeah.
I mean, every good game, every good Nintendo game is a game of the year. That's just, and it seems like a good game. So,
I will be as unbiased as possible with my game of the year.
everyone who did not hear the last 30 minutes of the podcast,
if it is Metroid out, and I know that it's a slightly biased chance, I will mention that. Okay, I think that's fair.
It's fine to be biased.
I think that's fair.
It's fine.
I've loved a lot of games this year. But I'm not.
Let me ask you a question, right? Because we were talking earlier, this might be one of your most anticipated games of all time. What was the last game you were this excited about? I think, Kid, you have
I was really excited for Metroid because I love that series so much. When that fourth one came out, I was pretty hyped.
I think it's probably one of those most actually excited for game of the year. A better answer than really stems from Super Metroid and finding my life in Scandal. And then I did play Metroid Fusion, which I absolutely loved. All my that's the thing about Metroid.
You don't get a Metroid every generation. And yet, the Switch, hopefully, will have 2 brand new Metroid games if Metroid Prime 4 does ever come to fruition.
It will come.
It will.
I'm telling you, this is a staller. This was just a staller for Prime.
It'll be a launch title of their next system because that's
It's a pretty good staller. 88 on Metacritic. Pretty good staller.
But that's incredible that we'll have 2 mainline Metroid games come out on one system.
Prime 4, mark my words, Prime 4 will be on the Switch. It might be on the Switch Pro.
Right.
But it'll still run on the... I bet you, and they were talking about this too, and I've heard this in a lot of ways, that we were talking about Metroid Dread right now, being seemingly less beautiful looking when it's done. They're saying that it's like it remains in a constant 720p, which is what the handheld Switch version is, and it's saying that even when it's done, it seems like it's still staying in that 720p range, but the stretch now looks a lot worse. So a lot of people are speculating, but it looks beautiful on the OLED, obviously, and a lot of people are speculating that they felt like this was a title that was being designed for a Switch Pro, which is rumor, and everybody thinks this is what they were actually aiming for, Switch OLED was announced anyway, so...
Not that conversation again.
So a lot of people are speculating that Metroid Dread might have been developed to run optimally on a Switch Pro, but I bet you, I bet you that Metroid Dread...
I disagree. I don't think, I do not think you can make a game or console for anything other than the You make a PS4 game.
But that's the point. So what they're saying is that
You have to make it for PS4.
what they're saying is they were making it for the base console Pro, the base console Pro was capable of, and now who knows? It's relevant. What I'm getting at though is that Metroid Prime 4 will be on the Switch. Okay. That's my opinion, and it might run. Of course, it'll run better on a
late generation.
Yeah, it'll be on the Switch. It'll probably be the last. The Hail Mary of the Switch will probably be the last game that you see on the Switch.
The last one.
Yeah,
It'll be
it'll take the most. It'll use the most of the knowledge and power that they found out of the Switch, and it's in their power. And it'll probably be the last game, the last big game you see on the Switch before Switch 10 or whatever's announced. But I promise you.
Metroid after Breath of the Wild 2.
Metroid Prime 4 is coming out, and it will be on the Switch. That's my...
Real quick, do you remember the last big game on PlayStation 2? The last big AAA game.
Wasn't it a God of War?
God of War 2.
Yeah, God of War 2.
A chicken dinner.
Chicken dinner.
Oh yeah, because that was the PlayStation 3 was already out. And they made a 3, man.
But how good was 3, man?
For the hardware though, like I think I had to run on a PS2.
Alright, be honest. How long did you punch through God of War 3?
As long as I could.
Before you realized you had to stop punching the game would actually continue.
As long as I could, man. It was a long time. That's fucking forever, right?
I punched him for like 10 minutes. I was like, trying to
tell.
Well, here's what I say, because you know what, little brand here, little 1, 2.
Red.
Because when God of War 2018 came out, it got a lot of praise, but also a lot of retroactive, not hate, but like criticism of the old Kratos. He was too violent. He was too.
Okay.
What?
Are you talking about when the new?
Yeah.
So much. They're being more critical of Eli.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, yeah, Kratos is. I love 2018. God of War. It was deserving of Game of the Year. I loved it. I love the new direction. But that doesn't take away the greatness of the old God of War, the greatness of Kratos.
No, dude.
He was one note. And so I'm like, dude, let me just say this one thing. If a God tricked you into murdering your family, and then he took the ashes, like the ashes of your murdered family got like taped across your entire skin. So every time you wake up, you look at yourself, you're like, oh, there's my daughter, there's my wife. You'd be angry too. You'd be a little bit one note too. That's all I'm saying. Alright? I love the Kratos, but you don't have to bring old Kratos down, you throw rocks at him and say, oh, I hate him. But to the new Kratos, I mean, that was
funny, man. You know what's funny? What's real funny is nowadays, really talk about games. You know what I was doing when I was playing God of War 2? I was playing I was talking to my friends, like, oh man, how cool is God of War 2, right? Like, how awesome is that stuff? But now you got, like, people on the internet greenpeace and shit on you to, like, think about his life values and how they would have worked it better. And that game was easy, like, hashtag maybe, I don't know.
They did what they set out to accomplish. It was being action heavy. And that's what they made.
Those games,
Yeah. And they did what they set out to do. And then when they wanted to change that up, they're like, we want to make this character that he was. And that's what they did. So
they did what they said.
I think that's what they had to do. I think, my opinion is they had to change with the times. Games were changing. And if they wanted to keep the franchise alive, they needed to change it. And they did this.
Everyone,
Exactly.
It was a great review.
Yeah, it was great.
Please stay safe.
Let me see God of War. Old and new. Old and new.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? He was just as beautiful then as he is now.
yeah, beard and all.
So, that being said, it's enough about Metroid and Dread. For now.
Yeah. Talking about Nintendo stuff, I feel like I want to talk about this Mario movie.
Oh, yeah. Chris Pratt.
Yeah. Because, I have a place in my heart I have for the old school Mario movie, which it's a bad movie.
Dude, I love that. No, fuck you. I love that movie. And On-Rail find us to the nail all night. I love that movie, bro.
Dennis Hopper, yeah, I freaking love that. Quick question.
And it's my only one.
Yeah, I think so.
That thing scared the pants off me.
It felt like it had a different aura than other Zeugles, didn't it?
Yeah. It wasn't like the one that old Madrius slipped on us either.
Its elemental astral energy variance was out of this world. It was like fighting a lord.
I guess it's safe to assume that if it came out of the wedge, it must have played some part in helping harvest astral energy. But what?
Perhaps a living spirit vessel? It's plausible, given the location. Or it may be part of a new force dispatched to regain control of Dana.
If we assume that monster was one of the 4 beams of light, we must have prevented something from taking place here.
I'd like to think so, knowing how much grief it gave us. But at least with that out of the way, we can keep moving forward now. Let's go. Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Is that it over there?
is wrong with you? Even as a kid, I was like, this is hot garbage.
You also didn't play Final Fantasy until you were like 19 years old, so...
No, I played Final Fantasy X when I was a kid. I played Final Fantasy X over
Probably played it too soon and it ruined your childhood, and you didn't appreciate good movies like Super Mario Brothers by Universal Studios Florida. Alright, so nothing was wrong with us, bro. It was a good movie. It was a good movie. It was fun. It was a terribly bad, good movie. It was a... you know what I call those? Fun movies. They're fun movies. They're not meant to be terribly smart. They're not meant to be good in any sense of
It had nothing to even do with the game.
They tried to shoot
It had nothing to do with the game.
Mushroom Kingdom.
He was a plumber. There was fungus. There was bombs. There was a Yoshi. There was a Bowser. Nothing. There was nothing. Nothing to do with the game.
But to Andre's point, though, that
We gotta watch this one day and stream it because I think somebody kidnapped you and told you you were like Super Mario Brothers and showed you that movie and you never knew it.
You know what? We should watch this together.
There's no freaking way. There's no way you watch Super Mario Brothers. As a kid, I don't care if you're 5, 3, 2, 1. I don't care. There's no way you watch that movie and say, yeah, it's great.
We should watch it together.
There's no way.
Let's talk about it.
I don't know.
We should have commentary on it.
You're gonna watch that movie and you're like, what is that?
Okay. So, okay.
All right.
Ken really wants to talk about this.
Ken really wants to talk about
this movie. Your shit back.
I will try.
I was going to give you credit to Andre because this movie kind of bit Nintendo so bad that they have not made a movie since then.
Okay, so I was real quick. So I was exactly what you just said. Andre and I had spoke about this before. So I wanted to ask you, Andre, you tell us a little bit more about what you said, because it was a really interesting conversation. You had said that this movie was so bad that Nintendo was not willing to let anyone make another Nintendo movie again for as long as they lived. And then now, my question is, why now? And why is it Chris Pratt? Why is it fucking Oprah Winfrey? Why is it... I don't know.
Jack Black.
There's like fucking...
No.
Chris Robinson.
Without knowing the full reason, I would just assume, because it's been decades and there's been probably 3 or 4 leadership changes in Nintendo.
Agreed.
They're like, all right, you know.
That was the time. And not only that, but because it's not live action, it is an
Somebody
animated.
told them.
It is an animated movie.
Well, and they have a partnership with Universal. They have a theme park they're building. They build it in Florida, in Japan.
Perfect advertisement. Yeah.
Exactly.
What's it called? Is it like Nintendo Land or
It's
something?
just Super Nintendo World or something.
Super Nintendo World?
Yeah.
They tweeted out that they were adding the Donkey Kong Country was the newest addition to Mario Land, and I tweeted back, and I was like, sweetie, I've always wanted to wait in line for 3 hours to ride a barrel-themed roller coaster while wearing my $40 red DK tie and sucking on my banana on a stick.
They're gonna take you. They're gonna lift you up. Some real big, strong, powerful man. He's gonna lift you up. He's gonna put you in a barrel, and he's gonna push that barrel over a waterfall. And if you survive, you'll have that fun.
Yeah.
Good time.
Well, they're trying to make everyone survive these theme park rides these days, so hopefully
It's a big point of emphasis for the theme park.
So I'm looking forward to it. I love theme parks. Everyone loves theme parks. Jokes aside.
Tell the new. What do you want
We don't know much about it. Like, all we know is the cast.
I know.
I assume it's a comedy.
It's Mario Rabbids Kingdom.
Right?
Rap battle of history is what's going on. That's what's happening. That's a comedy, bro. You got Chris Pratt. You got no sense. Seriously, I'm telling you, it's fucking Mario and Rabbids Kingdom rap battle of history.
Keegan Michael Key, right? Keegan Michael Key.
Yes, he's playing Toad, I believe. Yeah.
A lot of people are like, here's the thing though, people are like, I don't understand the casting. You know, why is he playing Toad? And I'm like, I don't know.
Why not?
Who is Toad? What is Toad's personality? Toad is the filler guy that drives next to you with Mario Kart. They can do whatever they want with Toad. So, the casting of
Actually, I don't know that you've learned a lot about Toad, but Toad has a personality.
Oh, yeah?
And he searches for treasure. And he's very smart and helpful, actually. He's probably one of the least dumb characters in Mario, which is funny that he is playing.
He's the guy that runs a lot of the bubble.
Who is himself not a dumb person, but he plays dumbly in things for comedy. So it's funny that he's playing a comedy version of something that, but it doesn't matter.
Again, I'm assuming it's a comedy because of the casting.
Exactly, that's the point I'm getting at, right?
Yeah.
And it's gonna be a Trolls
And because it's a Mario movie, I don't think it's a drama. I don't think it's
You can
Shakespeare.
never be too prepared.
Probably not.
Yeah, can you imagine though, real quick, Chris Pratt saying it's in the audio? How did it sound?
I don't think we'll have to.
Alvin?
Did you remember something?
No, but I have seen the starship before. This is it. This is the ship I traveled on when I escaped from Lenegus.
3 centuries later, there's no worse for wear. I'll take a look at the internals.
Damn! I'm amazed it still works at all after all this time.
The past meets the present. I really am from a different time and place.
Yeah. But you've got us now, Alvin.
Not only that, but you've helped out so many people too.
Law's right. Rinwell too. You're one of us now. No more carrying the weight. With history on your shoulders. You're a part of this world.
Look. Right.
Alfred.
Thanks, you guys.
Rinwell. Law. Kisara. Shield.
How's it look?
It should fly. All internal systems seem to be operating. However, considering how long it's remained inactive, I suspect it will take some time before it's ready for takeoff.
How much
How
time
much time are we talking here?
Starship mechanics are not my forte, so I'd rather not hazard a guess.
So we
just gotta sit around here and wait?
Terrible waiting.
That's because you're a child. Oh, but how about we use this time to prepare and gather supplies for the trip?
Good idea. Who knows when we'll be back to Lenegus once we leave. We should prepare ourselves for every possible scenario before we go.
Let's try not to stay away too long. I'd hate for anything to happen in the place while we're gone.
Either we race ahead, or we take due precaution to ensure we have no regrets. I shall leave it up to you as to how we proceed, Alvin.
Works for me. Zephyr would be proud if he knew what his son was doing right now.
We're defying the order of things that have persisted for 300 years. Deep down, I knew our journey to confronting Lenegus.
Yeah, you maybe, but you're a runner. The rest of us can barely even picture what it means to be Dana.
No offense to Shion and Donalee, but it's worth remembering we're heading into enemy territory.
No offense taken, and this is no picnic for me either.
Remember, our aim is to ensure that both Lenegus and the runner leave Dana alone for good. I don't think we'll be able to avoid a fight.
Is there no time for them to leave us alone?
The people of Lenegus?
Sure. I mean, we found a way to make it Shion and Dana, right? And it's not just us. If places like Venecia can do it, then why can't we?
There are many mankind ready to be right and natural at the Lenegus. There are those on Lenegus who have never stepped foot on Dana. I doubt whether they will listen to things. Look, none of us want to fight. But these are the same people who fought bodies down on Dana. What happens next is on them.
Right. We're not going to sit back and wait for them to oppress us again.
Right.
Don't forget, there's also a good chance for Red somewhere on Lenegus. She should find the Venezuela too.
That's right. If we can take it back, then Shion can finally get rid of the thorns. Shion?
Yeah.
How could she just go off on her own?
Move or I'll shoot.
If that's the case, then go ahead and shoot me!
Do you remember back when I was stabbed? By Volron?
I thought for sure that he had killed you back there.
That wasn't the first time. The first time was when I was only a child. After that, no matter how often, I just couldn't die.
Couldn't die? So you're immortal? How's that even...
I believe you, Shia. But tell me how is something like that possible?
My thorns. They're me, but at the same time not. They're part of me. I have no idea why. But my thorns will never let me die. At least not before I'm meant to.
You can't die before your death?
When my thorns free themselves, it will be my death. I've seen it. The darkness that swallows up everything until nothing remains. It's a vision of oblivion I can't escape. I want to believe it's all just a bad dream. But no matter what I tell myself, I know it's not.
Yeah, but you... Wait, the whole reason you needed the Renaissance was to get rid of your thorns, right?
If I burn away what's inside, then what will happen to the rest of me? Right. Either way you look at it, I'm going to die. But if I am going to die, I figure I can at least take my thorns out with me. That's what I've been after this whole time.
That's why you turned your back on your fellow Renans and chose to fight with us, isn't it? And while we've all been fighting to keep on living, you've been with us fighting desperately to die.
That was the plan. But then I met all of you. And before I knew it, I didn't want to die anymore.
Shion, don't lose hope yet. We'll find a way to save you. There's still time to.
It's pointless.
Why?
Because the darkness won't just consume me. The truth is, it will consume all of existence as well. It was only a suspicion at first, but ever since the Red Woman triggered my maiden powers, I've been more certain than ever before. It was then that I finally came to realize my powers were holding my thorns in check the entire time. But they don't anymore. Not since Lenegis, when the wedge fell. Every day, I feel the thorn's power growing stronger inside of me. Pretty soon, I won't be able to hold them back anymore. And when that happens,
They will consume all existence.
and that's why you wanted to leave by yourself. You planned to find the Renaissance on your own and sacrifice yourself to stop the thorns.
That's too much. It's way too much.
When this all began, I didn't care what happened to me or anyone else. And what happened to the Renans or the Danans didn't matter to me at all. I know I have to die, but I don't want to. Not now that I have this. I wish we had never met. Then I wouldn't have to feel this way.
Shion!
Elvin?
For the sake of dying, it's no better than being a slave. How can you endure this?
Elvin.
It's not fair. I don't care what anybody says. I won't let it happen! We can fight this! Fight until we end together. Isn't that what you said to me before?
Even if it should mean that it'll be the end of everything else, too?
What do you want? It's your decision, ultimately. But if you decide not to fight fate, I will. Even if I have to do it alone.
No, you won't be alone. I'll fight as well.
Count me in as well. I want to be a force for good, not hate.
And me too. I meant it with all of my heart when I told you before. Neither of you are alone in this at all.
You guys.
And I, for one, don't believe this venture is without hope. Shion is the descendant of a maiden from 300 years ago. Given the circumstances, it seems very likely that those events have some connection to our thorns. The true nature of which, I imagine we will discover as we make our way to Lenegis and uncover the truth of what's unfolding.
I take it you mean we might find a way to get rid of her thorns and she'll live?
It's certainly possible. Though I suspect the nature of the Sovereign is connected somehow.
So be it. I've already lost everything I had once. And I won't let it happen again. Shion. No matter what happens from now on, I'm right here with you. All of us are. You are not alone.
You guys. You're all so stubborn. Thank you, everyone. For right now, in a little while longer, I just want to hold on to this dream. And most of all, more than anything else, I want to be with all of you. So let's go. On to Lenegis.